Are we back? Are we back? Let me see. My screen is doing all kind of new stuff now. I don't know if I done got an update. It don't look the same it did. Did I get an update? Did I get an update? My YouTube changed? Did your YouTube change? Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna work it out. I don't know. Tanisha, I don't know. Tanisha, I don't know. So maybe it wasn't Facebook was out to get me. Maybe it's my internet's is raggedy. I don't know. I'm trying to tell you, I just wish I could pinpoint what this off center is. Like, did I probably, oh my stage probably. All right, here we go. Great Rising, Great Rising. Look, so I guess I shouldn't touch my phone because my internets can't be trusted. I can't even comment to you, sis. If you can't hear me, I don't know how to tell you how to fix your phone. You gotta force it closed. Today, it's just the frequency of the day or something. It's a high power. Ooh. Oh, you done already fixed it. Look at God. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm glad you can hear me now, because I need you to hear me now, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hold on. Let's try that. Okay, look. What the heck? Alright. I got it going on. Alright. Yeah, I might need to get out there too. And I was trying to I should have. You're right. Hey, listen. But it's the 18th though. This is what I was telling you. You know I'm always listening to Sweet Surrender or the Sacred Medicine song, right? Look, I'm not gonna touch the phone this time. Can you see that? It's a glare. Hold on. Can you? No? Look. Damn it, the internet. Why does your heart hurt? What's going on, sis? Yeah, I'm listening to 432 hertz. That's chakra cleansing, but for whatever reason, that's the vibration or frequency I chose today. That is a 9, right? 432. Ooh wee. Work. I know, mama. I know. Damn. I just know how I feel when my mama start telling me what the fuck I got to do. What you gonna tell that motherfucker to do? Straight up. But I'm always getting some work. I'm trying to tell you, yeah, I know. It's been a minute. We're getting together. Alright, we're gonna get in this book. Page 32. If you've been rocking with me, you understand. If you haven't, you won't. Either way, I'm about to get my mind right. My sister right, I need to get my mind right so I could that's how you heal yourself. I swear I did the same thing last night. I don't usually sleep with headphones on either, but I even watched a movie with headphones on. Like, I couldn't hear shit. Alright, look. Alright. Yeah, you need to listen to Throw Your Ass in a Circle too if your heart hurt. Now, what's going on with your heart? Let me see what's going on with your heart. Mm-hmm. That's for you. I would throw my ass in a circle, but I'm trying to be respectful. Don't cry. Like, I mean, you can cry and blow that shit out, but don't say you heartbroken. Don't say you broken. Like, your heart ain't broken. Your heart's still thumping at the same BPM it was thumping at yesterday and 12 years ago. You still strong. You still solid. You can't even choose your best partner until you are your best you. And you're not your best you yet. So it was a missed call. It was a misjudgment. It was a lesson. It was a blessing. Keep it pushing. You breathing. You breathing. It's another sister tried to love again after 12 years and that crazy motherfucker killed her. You here. You win. You here. You win. Keep it the fuck pushing. That's it. He said, that's what I was just talking about. Last year, the year before, I would have been like, oh my God, why me? Not this year. Not this year. This year, why you? That mean, why you fucking up? Because you about to make me do this work. Nah, now I know who I am and now I know what I'm worth. Now, the tolerance level for bullshit is 0. I don't give it, I don't get it. There's no middle ground. And when you clear, it's peace. Sis, you up. You all the way up. You all the way up. Listen. We keep falling in love. I told you about that shit. Everything they tell us is fucked up about love and they don't even understand. That's why I say great rising to you. Fuck, it sounds so fucking lame. We're not gonna go to a wake and be in mourning, and then when we wake, be like, good morning. No, I do feel like we perpetuate a state of mourning. I've seen it, and so I don't. When you like somebody, you got a crush on them. That is some violent fucking shit. To crush is to obliterate or to destroy, by definition. I don't want to have a crush on you, nor do I want to fall in love with you. I don't want to fall in shit. Not now that I know the value of rising. Yeah, so we made the mistake of falling in love. We made the mistake of saying shit like we got our heart broke. Speaking brokenness over ourselves. Nobody told us that. They even told us rules about the 30-70 or some shit. Some kind of 20-80. I don't know the fucking shit. I don't fucking know. I always been 100 by my fucking self. I don't fucking know. Then they got the 50-50 shit. I don't fucking know. All I know is the way it works is you be 1 to fuck 100 before them niggas, and you'll be 1 to fuck 100 during them niggas, and you'll be 1 to fuck 100 after. If ever you feel like, oh, that nigga got away with a part of you, you wasn't 1 to fuck 100 before, you gonna get it though. You gonna get it. You up at 5 o'clock in the rising, throwing your ass in a circle. Yeah, you qualify. You qualify. Yeah. Alright. So let's get on this book though. That's it. Listen. Let me tell you what you're supposed to do in situations like this. Really and truly. Because you'd be surprised. You said you gave love a chance again after 12 years. And I've given this example before. You gotta forgive me for giving the ones that I give all the time. They're the ones that I know work. These relationships are like cars. They are not your destination. They're your vehicle. Now, whether or not you and the man you riding with going to the same destination would determine whether or not it's a good car to be hopping in. You know what I mean? But your relationship, like everything else, is not your end game. Your relationship is your tool or your vehicle. It's your transportation. It's how you're going to move through to do what you're supposed to do, right? If the relationship break down, you are relationship. Told you in relationship with yourself first. If the relationship break down, I'm going to have to get a replay on this joint. Throw that ass in a circle. Yeah. Alright, so you and or the car are broken down for any amount of time. Off the road, out of commission. 12 years, 1 year, 2 months. If for any amount of time this shit is sitting up in the yard when you can't decide because the weather done got nice. I know how summer is. You throw that ass in a circle. I know how summer is. You want to get it fucking popping. No, now it done got hot outside. It's springy and shit. The birds is chirping. You looking at that old beat the fuck up vehicle like, yeah, I might have put that joint on the road again. Ain't done no work. Bitch been sitting up for 12 years. It ain't been through no kind of healing. It ain't been through no repairs, no revamping, no none of that shit. You ain't dropped no new motor in that joint or nothing. It ain't even had the tires rotated in 12 years. You just for 12 years, because you ain't want to damage it any more than it was already broken, you just left it alone. You didn't really heal it. You might have dusted it a couple times when you sat in there to smoke some weed, but you didn't heal it. You didn't fix it. And now you trying to ride it again. And then you shocked as fuck when that motherfucker don't go. You shocked as shit when the bitch don't get you where you supposed to go. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked, sis. Instead, go home and try to figure out what the fuck you keep doing. Like, what did I do with this car that I did with this car the last time? What do I keep doing with each car? What's the same? And you get in that shit knee deep. Knee deep. Knee deep from everything. It doesn't matter how many parallels you draw. You can write that they all look the same, but in every one of these relationships and every one of these men, like, find out what it is that you keep doing that's the exact same. It might be like some women don't realize how simple it is, like, till they write it down. Like, every man they ever been with who they feel like go out too much and he ain't never hardly home is a man they met in the club. Go fucking figure. You know what I mean? The man who you feel like he traveled too much, you just can't do no long distance relationship. True life, you met the nigga at a truck stop. He was there for getting gas then, motherfucker. He was there getting gas then. You start to draw some parallels and shit. And you start to learn what you doing the same. If you keep meeting people in the same place, or yeah. We so used to saying about what our type is that we really forget that we've also typed ourselves. Once you determine what your type is, you, my dear, are also a type. Mind the type you are, okay? Once you establish the type you are, it's easier to know what you qualify for. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it. Just, we know what type of nigga these niggas are. Ooh. Yeah, I apologize for all the ratchet music today, and I don't usually apologize for being me, but today, because I do give a damn about y'all vibrations, I have to apologize. I'm trying to tell you, I'm playing this ratchet shit with good intent today, okay? I am playing this ratchet shit with good intent. I am trying to awaken my root chakra so that I can tell her we have work to do today. But first, right now, I need to make sure that her ass is awake, and it's only one way to do that, and that is with my ratchet shit. So just work with me. I'm still a sacred woman though, in the making. Alright, I'm still a sacred woman in the making. Okay, so yeah, see, that's why I love y'all too. I really do. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you know what, matter of fact, you tried to love again. I'm listening to a track right now by an artist named Kalani, okay? And this song title is Niggas, okay? And I'm gonna make sure you understand that you're not a nigga because you're black. You're a nigga because of how you act, okay? So anybody can be a nigga, really. And this song is, she got this one part where she say, it took so long to find the light inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even remember nothing before or after that, but that's what I do remember. I ain't got time to lose my mind to these niggas. It took too long to find the light inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all right, we're gonna read though. I'm just saying, sis, if you feeling that, if you feeling like, you know, they told us like straight up, it's like the quickest way to a man's heart is in the kitchen or some shit. I don't know. Fucking no. When I was like 9, I read on a t-shirt, it was like the quickest way to a man's heart is through the 4th and 5th rib. What's the true story? Is that t-shirt. When you feeling like that, like the healing is when you feeling like it ain't in the kitchen. Go and get you a ratchet track. Get you a ratchet track to get you back on track. And you know, I ain't gonna call it no trap music, okay? Because a ratchet is a tool. I understood ratchet to be a tool long before I understood a ratchet to be anything else. Is a ratchet still a tool? Well, then that's peace. Then get you a ratchet track to get you back on track. All right, here we go. We're gonna pick up on page 32. To the keepers of the sacred womb, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all so good to me. Yeah. I thought maybe I was gonna hear that part. Yeah. Yeah, you need to check that out. That nigga's gonna put you back on track, sis. I got you. You're welcome. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, this might be the last one. I should be focused after this. All right, to the keepers of the sacred womb. Womb wisdom is women's work, so say the ancients. As earth mothers from the original heavenly realms of Nut, we have the ability and responsibility to heal ourselves and natural ways using the elements of air, fire, water, and earth. Men do not have this power, nor is it their destiny to heal our wombs. Men need only to love, respect, support, come through, and give reverence to our wombs. Men can only support what women first establish through the renewal of their sacred wombs, the natural foundation of our self-discovery and recovery. I'm gonna get my 9 back going. Let's take this out. There we go. Yeah, got a lash in there. Hold on, y'all. I'm shutting down my little ratchet station. Shut down my ratchet station. And I'm glad y'all came through today. I needed y'all today. I really did. I really did. So I appreciate you. Hopefully it's not my internet's tripping again. All right, here we go. So he said, our men need to come through. That's a hard thing, sis. Because as you start doing the work, a lot of brothers are uncomfortable. They don't know what's happening. They just see you changing. They don't recognize that you're healing and that it could be beneficial to them also. Yeah, everybody loves an artsy girl until she started to get free. So, your man should support you though. Yeah, he needs to love and support you. If you don't have that, you got us. But you got to be for real. You know what? The first time I went through this book with some sisters. And as we got deep in, you know, they got more comfortable and they would reveal how ain't shit some of these niggas are. And, you know, womb work is going to this journey sheds the dead weight, okay? This journey shows you your true form. Okay, sis, I got you. This journey will show you the true form of everybody around you. You understand what I'm saying? The weight, the mask, the makeup, the layers, those things begin to fall away. So whoever you are, whoever you really, really and truly are, that woman is going to come out. Whoever he really and really truly is, who he's always been, that man is going to be more prominent. So I definitely don't want you to feel like your decision to change you or heal you is somehow automatically going to make him want to change him and make him better. Let's just don't be the dead horse, you know. So many of us are trying to heal in the same environments that made us sick. That's not how quarantine works. That's not how disease or infection works. So be mindful. Our relationships should be sacred. Our unions should make us better, all right? Our union should make us feel loved, respected, and supported. All right, when our wombs are restored through the steady, unrelenting transformation of our thoughts and our hearts and our blood, then and only then will the destiny of the earth rise again. Due to due to our present degenerated state as women, we are often impotent healers of self. Lost women are women who are disconnected from their sacred center. Okay. Lost women are women who are disconnected from their sacred center. You can you do include anybody in the healing who wants to heal. There's one rule, right? Self-preservation. There's one rule. Self-preservation. Queen Mother gave me this gem, and I hold it near and dear to my heart. Yes, I am a healer of all, but black man, heal yourself so I can heal myself so we can save our children. Heal yourself so I can heal myself. Like, if you think that sounds mean, and I didn't ask you to heal me, then heal you, and I didn't say fuck our kids, for the brother that resonates as selfish, brother, I don't even want you on my team. Black man, heal yourself. Be accountable and be responsible. The same way I tell my children, what you eat don't make me shit. You must take the same initiative that I've taken to heal myself and heal your own ass. And when you do, you will allot me the time and resources and energy to heal myself. And then we together can heal our children. It's necessary. So on your journey of healing, anybody that wants to heal, I would definitely encourage them. Healing is heavy and healing is hard. And it's much easier with people with you who also want to heal themselves. But if in fact there's an albatross, no. Like the number of brothers that I had to speak to, the number of men that, this is my first time through Sacred Woman, as sisters poured in, and as we learned to stop giving away pieces of ourselves until we had collected all of ourselves, until we understood why we did the things that we did by habit, we decided to stop doing those things. Before we continued to serve in this capacity that depleted us as mother and as wife, we put a pause on those titles and just tried to find the me and the we behind all of that. And the men lost their minds. I mean, I was the bitch, I was the hoe, I was the devil, I ain't pro-black, I'm trying to tear up the black family, I was the gay activist, I was the feminist, look, hey, I was everything. And like I said, I have to explain it to these brothers, really. If she does stop having sex with you, brother, and if she decides to stop giving you toxic pussy, you should be thankful. Give sis some time to heal it. This journey going to show you who with you though and who's not. Point blank and period. Undeniable. This journey will show you who's with you and who's not. You'll know during this journey if you signing up for their bullshit. Alright? Alright, we got to keep pushing, y'all. We got to get something else read. Let me make sure I ain't missing no many comments. Oh, hell yeah. The weight falls off. The mask come off. The mask do come off. Yeah. A lot of the people that we love aren't ready. And that's okay, because they don't know they're not ready until they see us free, until they see us healing. And don't mean it won't be hard at first, E. Like you know, heard me say it. My grandma said, sometimes people gonna hate you just because you remind them of what they not. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So there's gonna be a little bit of hateration in your dancery sometimes just because you're free. But that same freedom is gonna inspire somebody else to be free. Somebody else gonna look at Eda Free and they're gonna be like, maybe I can lock my hair. Okay? Maybe I could. Yeah. So just do it. Just do it and let them see. That's what I didn't have. Like I said, at every turn in my life where I needed something, there was plenty of shit people could tell me. Everybody loved to pull out a Bible and show me a scripture, but I couldn't see the scripture in anybody's life. People can see scripture in my life, I make sure that you can see living word in my life. So you just be living word. I'm trying to tell you, sis, you ain't hidden in a book. They gonna get that free. All right, here we go. When our wombs are restored, through, it says, unrelenting transformation of our thoughts and our hearts and our blood, then and only then will the destiny of the earth rise again. All right, and this is speaking to the sisters who are disconnected from their sacred center. These are lost women. We must move out and harness all of our power, which has been dormant, locked away in our wombs. For we are at the crossroads of life on this planet. Whether men and women are to live or die is up to us. As women, we have the power to stop the destruction of earth. Sacred women move out quickly with absolute certainty and tenacity. Boom. Damn, y'all be commenting fast. Love y'all. Y'all make sure I ain't got my sacred seed out now. Alright, here we go. Look at the condition of our wombs. Statistically, they tell the story. They hold the answer to whether or not we are to be. Most women have womb problems. Too many wombs are dead asleep. Others are filled with bacteria, imploded with stress and disease. Still others are bleeding to death. We are collectively in trouble. So say the voices of our wombs. We women have squatted on our power for centuries. It's time for us to stand up, for full resurrection is our birthright. When we as women activate our full strength, then it will be as it was at the beginning. When women were whole, we were supreme, for we were given the power to rule the earth. We women, gatekeepers of life, are the key to creating a glorious healing upon the earth through the realignment of the ancient ways of healing taught to us by the first mothers. Great rising, sacred woman, Sanja, great rising. All right, sacred women, I implore you to take your life in your own hands and take hold of your daughter's hands as best you can and seek out, no, not the update. All right, here we go. All right, and seek out your sisters, your mothers, your grandmother, your aunts. Create a womb circle, speak womb talk, and pass it on. Wombs are healing everywhere. Go heal a wounded womb and charge a healed womb with light so that it may bear a bright future. Envision a planet of healthy minds and hearts. It is all up to us. Peacemakers, the keepers of the womb. For when we women go forth and sit on the sacred seat of Ast, the great mother within, then men with all their warring over land, people and resources can do nothing but submit. Come sit with us in the sacred womb circle, sacred women, and evoke your true divinity. Let me get some water going on. All right, if you just coming on, we on page 32. Welcome to the sacred womb circle. You know what? So we always talk about intent too. Give me a minute. As you know, we're using frankincense oil and whatnot this gateway. There was one time I guess it's been a couple months back. I couldn't find my oil. I was in a shuffle to anoint myself before I read, which I typically do, and ask that my words be guided before I come to you, right? You know, I anoint the womb, right? The heart, the throat, the head, the crown, right? I want to anoint all of our wombs because I'm asking for healing, right? I'm asking my gut to speak to me loudly and clearly. Come on, computer. I'm asking for an open heart, right? Divine intelligence and clear speaking. All seeing and all knowing, right? But there was this one time I didn't have my oil. I couldn't find it in time, and so I had to anoint myself with water, right? All I had was a little bottle of water that I do my libation with, right? That was so peace. I was on like cloud nine. I was on cloud nine that rising. If you don't have any oil yet, sis, anoint your water. You're that God. You're that God. It'll go. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Sacred Womb Circle. The Sacred Womb Circle was created to reawaken the knowledge within women's consciousness that we have an innate, natural ability to heal ourselves. It was born out of a need to reach out to women like you and me who want to take a more active and responsible role in creating and maintaining the personal wellness of our wombs. To begin the process of womb wellness, we must first establish and become rooted in the concept and philosophy of Gateway Zero, the sacred womb, and its natural holistic approach to creating womb wellness. It is not designed to diagnose or prescribe. It is offered to women as a loving introduction to holistic education. It is not intended to serve as a substitute for medical treatment. If you're being attended to by a physician, please continue to do so as you simultaneously begin to educate yourself about the process offered. Today, when so many women are faced with the threat of hysterectomy due to uterine fibroids, endometriosis, and an increase in the number of cancerous wombs, the Sacred Womb Circle is an answer to African women's collective prayers. It says, "Come to me for the prevention of chronic excessive monthly bleeding. Come to me for the elimination of womb infections. Come to me to stanch the growth of tumors, cysts, or fibroids. Come to me to summon the courage to end sexual womb abuse. Come to me to mend the painful emotional scars of unhealed abortions. Come to me to end the premature loss of your monthly cycle or the stress of menopause. Come to me to embrace and rejoice in your sacred wombs." Gateway Zero empowers women by encouraging the formation of sacred circles. Wait a minute, let me tell you something. There are some things that we're enduring that we don't know we don't have to, okay? We see the commercials and shit, like we see it on TV, we hear it in books and movies. We know that we're supposed to be bitchy and whiny when our periods are on. We're supposed to be, in pain. It's supposed to last anywhere from, all the books and shit on the internet and shit will say 3 to 5 days, but you can expect it to be anywhere from 4 to 7. Menopause, hysterectomy, by the time you're 30, 35, if you don't have a hysterectomy, they're going to start suggesting it to you, okay? Especially if they've already suggested a cesarean or C-section at some point, because now that means your cycles are a little more painful and a lot heavier than they used to be. So all of these things, though, are norms for us. Said moodiness, cramping, fibroids, endometriosis, I'm trying to think, hysterectomies, menopause, early menopause, the hot flashes and shit. How many of the old women get the hot flashes? All of these things are things that we've kind of logged as normal or baseline, when none of these things are things that we have to endure. Not one of them. All right. And we can, Gateway Zero will empower you, encourage you, and teach you how to eliminate those things. Right. Gateway Zero empowers women by encouraging the formation of sacred womb circles in order to collectively heal ourselves through womb wellness work. It urges mothers to bond with their daughters and daughters to honor their mothers' experience and wisdom. It asks grandmothers and elder women to gather all the women folk of their communities to their bosoms for rebirthing by sharing ancient wise woman healing traditions. These traditions allowed African women of the Americas, the Caribbean, the motherland, and throughout the world to heed the call to heal ourselves through womb wisdom, using traditional herbs, roots, leaves, berries, mud, water, air, sun, and prayer. Gateway Zero teaches us how to establish a natural living lifestyle that will strengthen and purify the universal mind, the womb of the heart, and the throne of the womb, the sacred seat of Ast. Okay, I want to keep reading, but I also just want to chop it up with you. I guess we're doing good. We're doing good. We can keep on going for a little bit. Women who take on this sacred work are striving to create wombs that work brilliantly, wombs that don't hurt or bleed profusely, or drop or scream. Women who take on this sacred work will end the inner womb wars and save their sacred seats from the dread of disease so they can begin to heal naturally. We need powerful, tumor free, energized, pain free, cleansed, and spiritually charged wombs. We need wombs that don't lock in negative experiences and people only to become diseased when all of these toxins are not safely released. Although this gateway does not contain all the answers to restoring the full beauty and magnificence of the womb, it does offer the first sparks of light that can ignite our sleeping spirits and take us across the bridge of womb enlightenment. Gateway Zero speaks to all women, from the young woman who has recently been initiated into her menstrual cycle to the woman whose womb has been surgically removed. To all women we say, bless the spirit of your womb, for the spirit is eternal and never dies. Charge your spiritual womb daily throughout each cycle of your womb life with much love and peace, for if your spirit is whole, so too is the spirit of your womb. It says the Gateway Zero speaks to all women, all women, from the young woman who has recently been initiated into her menstrual cycle to the woman whose womb has been surgically removed. Listen, my daughters have been through the gateways with me, and my daughters are now ages 8 and 4. And it's necessary because you cannot wait until your daughter is sexually active or until the little boy she's into is already texting her and passing notes about sex. The time to explain to her the significance and importance of her womb is long before that happens. You know, if you're already there, start where you are. But the idea is to teach our daughters that they are sacred from the very beginning. The same way we've taught them that there's a way that there's a way you carry yourself at church. There's a way you carry yourself at work. There's a way you carry yourself when you're in front of your grandma. It's things you can say and do around your friends that you can't do around your mother. There are some things that can go on TV and can go on radio, but they're not really supposed to go on in your life or in your womb. There are things that are going on in this world that are not supposed to happen in the heart, mind, or womb of a woman. And we have to explain these things to our daughters very early. We've taught them to adorn and appreciate and hold with high reverence the wrong things, you know. And so it's important that we go back and make sure that we allow Gateway Zero to speak to all of our women, all right, from the young to the old. Whatever your spiritual affliction, philosophy, educational background, or cultural expression, say your daughter's 12 and she's been having a cycle and has been since she was 10. All right, so this is the thing, right? Because don't nobody like when this address, y'all. Don't nobody like when I say this. They be like, oh my God, don't say things like that. Listen. All right. Okay. So it's no secret that our food is worse than it was. It's no secret that whatever they put in our food 10 years ago, they're now putting, they have gotten better at it. Anytime you do something for a while, that kind of happens. So they've found more manipulative ways to attack us through our foods. And we've been saying it for a long time. Ooh, it's in the chicken. Look at these little girls. It's in the chicken. Oh, it must be in the chicken. It is. The steroids and the hormones in the chicken are absolutely now in us and in our daughters. Absolutely. In the same way that it could speed up the growth of chickens and cows, it can also speed up the maturing of our daughters. Now, this is the truth. My mother is, I don't know, 50 something. If she's 60 something, she'll appreciate me saying 50 something. All right. My mother got her period when she was, I don't know, between 16 and 18. My mother has two sisters. They also got their cycles between 16 and 18. All right, these women born in the 60s. I was born in the 80s, as was my sister, as were my cousins, two of them. The four of us all got our periods at age 14. Okay, I'm going to say the ones maybe 5 to 6 years behind me got theirs at about 11. Okay, this is the thing though. What's to stop it from coming on at 5? What's to stop them from selling, yeah, like in another 20 years, and what's to stop them from selling baby diapers that have extra padding for the period? I mean, really, if the ages have gone down that much in 30 years, if it's gone down that drastically, where a woman could be close to 20, and that wasn't uncommon. It wasn't something you talk about, but it wasn't uncommon 30 years ago for a woman to be 18 and just getting her cycle. And now our daughters are half that. They're 10, 9, and 8 getting a cycle. What's the cutoff though? What's the cutoff? What's to stop it from happening when they're 5, 4, and 3? What's the cutoff? We feed them the same. Our 3-year-olds, our 5-year-olds are eating the same thing as our 12-year-olds. We literally go to the Chick-fil-A and get a kid version of the same adult version shit we get. Like, and it's really not a big difference. Usually the fucking difference is the cup size and a toy. All right, listen. We have to do something to save ourselves. We have been asking to be saved for way too long. We have been praying and we have been prayed on. And it is time for us to be who we've been waiting for. And that's what this journey is about. This journey is about introspection, looking in your life, in your shit, in your own stuff, healing yourself, sharing the light with those around you who want to be light. All right. This is the foundation you need as you set out on the evolutionary path of Sacred Woman. Whatever your spiritual affliction, philosophy, educational background, or cultural expression, the Sacred Womb Circle can work for you. It is a safe haven in which every woman may rejoice in the power of her newfound womb awareness. This is the foundation you need as you set out on the evolutionary path of this Sacred Woman. The evolutionary path of the Sacred Woman. May this book open you up to the possibilities of taking greater responsibility for the restoration and preservation of your womb. May each lesson fill you with a greater sense of wholeness. All right. Okay. So, all right, we're going to keep rocking for a little while, I guess. I guess we can keep on rocking. All right, the Sacred Womb Circle. All right, so we have we got an online circle. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, we have an online circle, an internet circle. If you inbox me and let me know where you are, I'll let you know if there are sisters close to you. I always hear a sister say, ain't no sisters close to me. Ain't nobody around me. Ain't nobody around me on the same thing that I be on. Get on it. Everybody wasn't on that skinny jeans shit till somebody came through with some skinny jeans. Everybody wasn't on them fall locks till somebody came through with fall locks. Get on that shit and watch, they'll come. Just start drumming. Just start meditating. Just start, just start healing. Just start to heal out loud. They'll come. You build it, they'll come. All right? Sacred Womb Circle. We sit in a womb circle to do our work, to heal our minds, hearts, and wombs, our sacred seat. We gather from all walks of life to heal ourselves and each other, to form circles of love, trust, support, and non-judgment that allow us to share our womb story.
Our sacred womb circle offers us the sacred space and time to affirm that we have the power to heal not only ourselves but each other as well. As we reveal our innermost secrets in the safety of the circle, we begin the work needed to purge the past and the disharmonies that we have attracted over time and through our wounds. Listen, as we reveal our innermost secrets in the safety of the circle, we begin the work needed to purge the past and the disharmonies that we have attracted over time to and through our wounds. This is really, really, really important for me, especially because you have to be responsible for your own healing. I can't say that enough. What we share is still a tool. The circle is still a tool. The circle isn't the medicine. You're the medicine, okay? You have to do the work, and your work can be different than my work. My work can be different than your work. Will we all look like work? Absolutely. If we don't, are we doing it? Fuck no. It won't look the same on us, but results always look like results. This is not my first rodeo, okay? I'm trying to be peace. This is not my first rodeo. I'm going through the gateways. This time, I was in gateway 8. And rather than going through, I decided to start again at the beginning. Is it beautiful that so many sisters got their book and they're on board for the first time? Absolutely. Is that the reason I started over? Absolutely not. I started over because while I was in Gateway 8 Sacred Union, I rose in love with a man who I know to be hurting. Based on all the memos Mother gave me leading up to the point, I told you back in December or January that Mother told me come June, so it's January, and she said that around my birthday, I would need to start healing men. Listen, she came through, she gave me a gift, and there's healing. There's healing that has to be done. I know I've been charged with healing my king, and the only way I know to do it is with the same tool that healed me. All right? So that's the reason I'm starting over. I'm saying this because some sisters jumped ship when they heard that I would be going through the gateways, through the sacred womb passages. I would be going through these things with my king, with a man. They felt like, oh my God, I can't reveal my innermost secrets. I can't share my heart. I can't trust the circle. If that is how you feel, sister, I love you, beat feet. If that is how you feel, I love you, sis, beat feet. Remember I said self-preservation come first? Right. Remember I said that. You got to take care of you in order for me to continue healing. Now that I'm responsible for more than one frequency, now that there's a second frequency responsible for the frequency of my children, it is important that we are on the same page. And when I say same page, I mean like literally by book and by number. If you feel uncomfortable that this time I'm going through the gateway as a union, by all means, please dial 221 HEAL and reach out to Queen Afua. You can also go to queenafua.com, Queen Afua Heals, to find out at what point you'll be able to link up with her again. Okay? And that's peace. I love you enough to be 100 with you. Alright. Saying following about 6 weeks. I transitioned from vegetarian to vegan and lost 7 pounds. Oh, eat free. That's peace. Can y'all? Okay, that's dope. Transition from vegetarian to vegan. That's peace too, sis. That's peace, because like, nobody want to talk about it, but I guess the biggest difference for me when I think about vegan and vegetarian is dairy. That's the biggest difference. A lot of people don't know the difference. A vegetarian, and I'm telling you based on what I know from the internets and shit, a vegetarian doesn't eat animal flesh. A vegan doesn't eat animal flesh nor animal byproducts, and a white vegan won't even wear leather. Yo, you know what's some sick shit though? I might have told you this. Like, from the what the health shit. Like, in my mind, these folks are doing like grandma did on the farm. She want chicken that night. She gonna chase a chicken and cut the head off this rising. Pluck that joint, gut that joint, fry that joint. But that's in my mind how it is. And I know that my grandma ain't never even had no farm. So for that to be in my mind, that's programming. That's something I done got from everywhere else. When in actuality, they may not even be killing these animals for our consumption. Why would they do that? When they can just, why would they kill a chicken for your consumption when they can let that motherfucker hatch eggs until it die of disease or old age and then sell you that shit? So you probably getting meat that has already died. They didn't kill it for you to eat. They gave it to you to eat because it was dead. I don't even, anyway. So like I said, the white vegans, they don't even wear animal products and shit because they don't want, they like a lot of them that I've met, are they doing this shit because they fucking for animal rights. I chose this lifestyle because I'm for my birthright. To live is my birthright, is it not? And to the people who be like, my grandmother's 93, she smoke a pack of cigarettes and eat pork rinds every day. Yeah, even if she ain't on medicine, nigga, I know her back is hooked the fuck over like this. Come the fuck on, bro. Don't act like your grandma just out here healthy as shit. No, nigga. No. Your grandmother doesn't have a good quality of life. That's the point. What's the quality of life like? I'm sure she's not out there doing like my grandmother. I'm sure she's not out there skydiving. My grandmother's a lesbian. Okay, she been saying this since I was a child. Your grandmother is not no lesbian. Don't let them folks lie to you. I'm just in a lesbian relationship. Anyway, she been in that same lesbian relationship since I was 4, right? When they made it legal for the gays to get married, I say the gays because I like the way that shit sound. When they made it legal for the gays to get married, my grandmother drove and flew to like 20-something states or some shit just to get married and all the motherfuckers. Like, just because she could. I bet your grandma who on them pork rinds and them cigarettes and shit still drinking that Jack Daniels with her hook back and forth surgeries. She's not doing that. The quality of life is what we're talking about. I'm not promising you longevity. Nobody has promised that. You could get hit by a bus today, bitch. The thing was, could you breathe before you got hit by the bus? Did the bus take your breath, or had you never breathed in your body before anyway? It's the quality of life you deserve. It's the quality of life I want you to have. And it's so hard for some of us to get it because we never had it to know that it's missing. And I understand that. I'm not mad at you for that. Never mad at the program. I'm always mad at the program. The quality of life, remember, it's the quality of life we're looking for. It's the quality of life. What is it to be able to take your children to the park if you can't run with them, if you can't climb with them? What is it to be able to, like we say, like, oh, I remember my mother saying when I was young how much she wanted to live to see me married, and she wanted to live to see her grandchildren. Now, I know that not only do I say I want to, I say I plan on running and racing my granddaughters. I plan on dribbling a ball with my great-grandson. You know? That's peace. That's peace. Because to live that long is one thing, but to live is another. All right, so here we go. Live, be peace, be power, heal how you heal, and remember that your healing is your priority. You do what you have to do to heal you, and trust that in all my love for you, I will always make myself the priority also. It's necessary, and that's African proverb. Until I put out my own fire, I cannot save you from yours. All right. All right, here we go. So our sacred womb circle. Our sacred womb circle offers us the sacred space and time to affirm that we have the power to heal not only ourselves but each other as well. As we reveal our innermost secrets in the safety of the circle, we begin the work needed to purge the past and the disharmonies that we have attracted over time to and through our wombs. In the Sacred Womb Circle, we share with one another the ways we found that help us love, pamper, heal, and support ourselves through womb work. We teach one another how to forgive and let go of our past hurts, how to raise children constructively, how to love our present mates. We inspire one another to restore our divine womb life. We meditate, pray, and do journal work together. We make music together and sing songs full of spirit to free our souls. We dance. We read our own and other women's healing poems. We study the principles of sacred womb work together and learn which foods and herbs nurture our wombs and our nerves. We learn that a woman's body temple must be kept pure and clean, for as she transforms her womb, she elevates herself to enter a special sacred state of wholeness. We learn a woman's body temple must be kept pure and clean, for as she transforms her womb, she elevates herself to a special sacred state of wholeness. As we close our womb circle in prayer, we hold everyone's stories in our hearts as tools to help us grow. There it is, as tools. We pray for health, love, abundance, blessings, and good vibes for each of us until we meet again. We are everything and all things in the circle of healing. We are everything and all things in the circle of healing, sister to sister. At present, there are women's healing circles and sister-to-sister circles all over the world. The Mother-Father Spirit deep within us all is calling out for planetary wellness. Know that your sacred womb circle is an indelible part of the many sacred gatherings helping to create world peace. Know that wherever there is a woman who is healing her womb, there is a household with the potential for healing and wellness. One household at a time, prayerfully, this healing will spread like a cleansing fire throughout the communities of the world. All right, so I'm setting up a womb circle, a sacred womb circle. All right, setting up a sacred womb circle. So this is our circle, right? Let's see. First meeting, at the first exploratory meeting to establish the energy of the circle, you need to discuss what each sister feels is her individual womb wellness project and how she feels she might benefit from joining together. All right, so here we go. This is where we're going to do some work. You know the email, that's peace@gmail.com. All right, the first thing I need you to do is, and when you email me on this one, write Sacred Womb Circle, okay? You got to put that in the subject line so I'll know, because I'm going to formulate our new circle again. Just like I didn't have a plan on doing this thing annually. That was not what this was supposed to be. But as it turns out, I need to hear from you. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you're single or if you're couple. Don't matter if you're a cat or a dog. No, I'm just kidding. Really and truly though. If you're interested in being a part of our circle, put Sacred Womb Circle in the email, and I need you to send me something about yourself, where you are, where you want to be, what you want to get out of this. If it's anything that you're struggling with or want advice on or anything, then say it. Also, let me know if it's something that's private, okay? If it's private, just indicate that it's private, okay, or personal. If it's something you don't mind me sharing, then say so. And I say that because I'm not going to put your business in the street. If you say you got the herpes or you got the hemorrhoid, and I know the sister who got the herpes or the hemorrhoid remedy, I need to be able to tell her who to deliver to. You understand what I'm saying? You know. At the same time, if you've been having an affair and that's why you want to go on this journey, because you don't know which relationship you want to be in, or you're just ready to be out of one of them and you don't know how, or you don't know how you got here, or you feel like you're in love with two people. It doesn't matter. You know, you're pregnant and you know you should know, but you don't really know. You know, I mean, you don't even know how you got in this situation because this can't be your life right now. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You ain't going through it by yourself. You're not the first person to go through it. Biscuit, you're not the last. And most importantly, you don't have to go through any of that shit by yourself. If you let me know what's going on within our circle, everything we need, we already have. You just have to let me know how transparent you are. Of course, it's no specific questions. No specific question. Like I said, where you are, like where you are spiritually and in life. What caused you to want to heal? You know, what happened that you right here with me at 5 a.m. and not asleep? You know, what changed in your life, or what do you need to change? People always ask me, where do I start? You start where it's the most uncomfortable. If you felt constriction around your neck, where would you start to pull? If you felt constriction around your ankle or around your midsection, where would you start to pull first? You pull where it's the tightest. You get free from where you can't breathe. You get free from where your circulation has been cut. Start there. Where does it hurt? Where does it hurt the most? That's where we start. Who hurt you the most? That's where we start. But you got to say it so we know. You have to say it. So, like I said, there's also this advice column that Saying I have. And yeah, I typically reply to people personally, you know, make it short and sweet and reply to them personally rather than making a big show of it. But if you let me know what's going on, I will show you how many people are going through the same thing, and in an anonymous way, if that gives you more peace. I don't want to be private with my own business. It's nothing going on in my life, mind, or body that I don't want you to be a part of, because because I haven't seen anything that raw before. I just haven't. I haven't seen anybody bear it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so I want to be that to you, you know. I'm working on it. We're working on it. So, like I said, as far as us setting up our Sacred Womb Circle, the first meeting, at the first exploratory meeting, which for us will be an email. It can be an email. They also have the Back to You Bob feature on Facebook Live. So we could also meet on video that way. We'll figure that shit out. We're going to figure that shit out. But the first meeting is an exploratory meeting to establish the energy of the circle. You need to discuss what each, I'm going to say person, because it doesn't matter if you're male or female. We need to discuss what each person feels is the individual wellness project. Sisters, I need to know what you feel like is your womb wellness project, and how you feel you benefit from joining a circle or with others. Yes, that's really important. That's something that I definitely want to know. Yes, that's something I definitely want to know. How you feel you may benefit from joining together in a circle with other sisters and or brothers. Yeah, just lay it on the line. The purpose of circle and commitment statement. By the end of the evening, or by the end of the emails, the circle should have discovered its common purposes and made a commitment to work together once a week for a minimum of 21 days and a maximum of 4 months. Each sister should then write out, date, and sign a personal commitment statement. All right, so check this out. The number of women in a group in the Sacred Womb Circle is 4 to 8 women, okay? Make an ideal number for a womb circle. That will make everyone, and say, that way everyone will have time and space to share and to speak their hearts. All right, so it says 4 to 8 women, and we'll be on the internet, so we'll have more than 4 to 8. As far as us meeting or grouping, having personal circles, flesh circles, I would encourage you to stick to those numbers, 4 to 8. Numbers matter. There's not just quantity, but actual numerology. There's power in the number 8. So 8 is a good number if you have a circle of people that you can touch and see and feel. That way everyone will have time and space to share and speak their hearts. Suggested length of meeting 2 to 3 hours. Where to meet. To create a shared experience within the group, take turns meeting in each other's sacred homes. Food and drink. To support the womb circle, bring potluck sharings of fresh salads, fruit, herbal teas, fresh juices, and water. What you'll need. Dress comfortably so you can go to the dance of the womb, sacred movements together as a group. Bring your own musical instruments, bells, chimes, Tibetan bowls, kalimbas, shakerays, rattles, or drums. Play lightly so that you may be inspired to create divine sound and healing. And Tanisha, you better not put your phone number on there. I don't know how to, hold on now, how I delete that comment. Hold on now, how I delete this comment. I don't want people to have your phone number now. Okay, yeah, I don't want people to have your phone number. Yeah, I don't want people to be out there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is reply on this thread with your email or something. Just say where you at and just hit your email. It should have something on here where they can just click your name, ain't it? And send you a message that way. I don't know. Just don't make sure you list the internet, honey. It's the internet's got to be careful with the internet. Okay, here we go. All right, that's cool. We'll stop right there. Oh yeah, we're at y'all is just getting out. At least I'm gonna let yours stay up there because I know you got the that's probably the fragrance and such number. Because me and Lisa had been friends, honey, for 2 months before I knew she had a personal cell phone. You get that fragrance and such text message back, though. Boop. All right. So tomorrow we'll pick up at womb circle activities, sacred altar, and music, and yes, and we'll talk more about Sky Mother Nuke. Alright, yeah, tomorrow is going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Now, let me give you this affirmation. I'm glad we got as much done today as we did. I needed that time with you. I feel a lot better. So, that's peace. That's peace. I said, make sure now, if we're going to do this sacred womb circle together, make sure you email me. And I need to know where you are. Like where you are, that what's happened to God. That's what I want to know. Who hurt my God? What happened to you that yeah, what got you here? What got you here so we can get free? You know, what hurts is your womb holding, and what habits are you holding? There are things, y'all, that you ain't even gonna understand until you start really doing the work. I mean, it's like, I know I said I was about to go. I really am. But when I first went through the gateways, I realized that I have sex with my eyes closed. Now, yeah, I couldn't remember a time where I had sex with my eyes open. Like, I could not remember. And so I wasn't sexually active, but that was one of the things. And it wasn't until I read it in the book, you know, maybe I read something in the book, and like it made me cry because that was my story. Like, I have sex with my eyes closed, and it's not in a romantic, oh, I'm in the cosmos type of way. It's in a, I'm not there. My body is there, but I am not. And I couldn't understand for the life of me, why. I've been married to a man who I trust. I trusted him more than I trust myself. And why would I not have been able to share an intimate experience with him with my eyes open? It took womb work. It took womb work to notice that. It took womb work to get the answers. It took this journey. So it could just be that there are things about you that you don't even understand why you do them. You sabotage relationships and you don't know why. You have sex prematurely in relationships. You fall in love too easily. You don't know why. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to tell a man how you feel without using sex to say it, and you don't know why. You don't know why you can't
go down on your husband or why he can't go down on you. You don't know. We're going to find out. There are things that you don't remember, but your womb remembers. There are things that you didn't endure personally, but your mother's mother did. And you're carrying that shit too. We're going to get to the bottom of it. But I need you to tell me in the email where you are, what you're struggling with, if it's anything you need help with or advice with. If my response is low, if I get just a few emails in, and sometimes it happens that way, because when you start asking people to be butt the fuck naked, everybody don't show up. If I only get a few emails, I'll respond to them personally. If I get a great number of them, I'll probably go live and address as many of them as I can in a shorter amount of time. But either way, we'll work it out. Let me give you this affirmation so I can go ahead and smoke this piece of weed I've been waiting to smoke. All right. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with a heart, a mind, breast, buttocks, and a womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. All right. A sacred woman, y'all. Queen of Four. If you don't have the book and you need the book, email me so I can give you the link so you can buy the book and you can have it in a few days. All right. Remember, don't come to war without your tools. Okay. Just don't you damn come to this fight and you ain't got no scrap on you. Okay. All right. Butt the fuck naked. I love you. Peace and power, y'all.